and also to assist the rebels in Libya?
He did not get any information from me or my department, to my knowledge.
You didn't give any guidance on that at all? Nobody from your Homeland Security did that?
No.
Okay. Did the President get any information or guidance from Homeland Security before his decision to pull out the troops from Iraq or draw down in Afghanistan? Do you assist in that at all, or anybody from your department?
Again, these are not matters really within the purview of the Department of Homeland Security.
Okay, so they were considered completely unrelated to our own Homeland Security?
Well, you can, Homeland Security covers so many fields that what I would say simply is, if the question is,
well, the question
were we involved in that? Was I involved?
Did you provide information that would have been utilized in any of those decisions?
Not that I know of.
Last year, Admiral Mullen said that, his words, the national debt is the single biggest threat to our national security. We have millions of people coming into this country on visas, some illegally, who come in and get health care and leave without paying. It's an ongoing problem. We now are seeing that there'll be Americans who are not getting the health care as quickly as they need, or that they need, because it appears we're moving to ration care, so it should be a very important issue. We've inquired of the State Department about the applications for visas. They tell us that there's no provision in the application that indicates whether they've been diagnosed with any condition, heart problems, cancer, pregnancies, needed surgeries, on the application for a visa, so that's not considered at all when people come in. We're also told by the State Department that even though the spouse's name is on the application, they don't normally ever check the spouse's name on the terrorist watch list before deciding to approve the benefits of a visa. Do you think that would be a good idea to check the spouse's name on the terrorist watch list, or do you concur that there's just not time and it's not worth it?
Well, I can't answer because I haven't seen what the State Department responded to or what they said.
Well, that wasn't my question to you. My question to you is, would it be a good idea to check the spouses on the terrorist watch list?
Well, I think that one of the things that we have been able to do over the past several years is to unify databases, unify search engines in such a way that those kinds of security checks can be more easily done.
But if they don't do the checks, it's a problem, isn't it?
It could be a problem, but again...
All right, let me move on. Do you make the final decision as to who's put on your countering violent extremism working group?
6 weeks ago. Yeah, 6 weeks.
We have an individual in the department who is the lead on CVE.
Okay. Are you consulted at all on who's put on that working group?
I have not been, no.
All right. You were aware that the president of ISNA, Imam Majid, is a member of that working group, correct?
I can't answer that. I don't know whether that's an accurate statement or not.
Okay, well, you can go look at your own website and find the documentation. He has been on your working group, the Countering Violent Extremism. Do you know how many of the members of your Countering Violent Extremism are members of Muslim Brotherhood?
Again, since I'm not involved in the appointment, but if I might...
Well, my time is running out, so I really don't have time, but I've got a very serious question that needs to be confronted.
Well,
are you familiar with Muhammad? Are you familiar with that?
I would like the ability to expand on my answer, if that is all right with you.
I don't have time. I'm running out, and I can't be filibustered.
Well, okay.
But let me ask you, Muhammad Biari was a member of the working group. You promoted him, and it said there, I've got articles here that say you swore him in as a member now of your, let's see, the Homeland Security Advisory Group. He's apparently been given a secret clearance. Do you know Mr. Elieri?
Yes.
Okay. Were you aware he had a secret clearance?
I believe everybody on the Homeland Security Advisory Council ultimately gets a secret clearance.
Would you be surprised if they, well, I don't want to tell, but were you aware that he spoke at the big event in Texas honoring the Ayatollah Khomeini?
I'm not aware of all the places he has spoken.
The chairman's time has expired.
Let me, if I could just have 15 seconds, this is critical. Secretary, were you aware that a week ago today, from his home computer, he accessed the SLIC database, got information off, and has been shopping a story to national media on Islamophobia directed at the governor of Texas and the security folks there in Texas? Were you aware of that?
No.
Thank you, Mr.
I'm telling you it happened. Do we need to appoint somebody, or will you have that investigated yourself, and if so, by whom?
Well, since I don't know the facts, I'll have to look into the facts.
So you'll be the one to make that call?
We'll have somebody, it'll be myself or someone.
Does it concern you at all that it happened?
The gentleman's time has expired. The gentleman from Illinois, Mr. Quigley, is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Madam Secretary.